The modern celebrity relationship isn't just personal, it's institutional. There are handlers, publicists, reps, and legal teams. When a rumor spreads, whether a negative like or a misinterpreted comment, representatives often move quickly to clarify or deny. This is why we see official statements, deleted likes, or footnotes in interviews. In the case of both Selena and Hailey, the stakes are more than emotional. They are reputational and commercial. Each woman leads brands, endorsements, and public platforms. Any sustained narrative of conflict has consequences beyond clicks. But why are we still obsessed? Let's explore the answer together. Welcome back to another deep dive video on Icon Insider's channel. The relationship between Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber seems fascinating to us as audience because this story contains everything modern pop culture loves, including young love, heartbreak, triumph, celebrity power, and the messy, often unfair ways the public narrates women's relationships. It's an instructive mirror showing how we collapse complexity into shareable moments. As of late 2025, the public storyline has evolved. Selena married Benny Blanco in September 2025, and the coverage of her wedding reignited interest in the Selena-Hailey dynamic precisely because of past narratives. Some fans looked for echoes and parallels between weddings. Others used the moment to rehash old debates. Outlets covered the event, and social media, as always, reacted with passion. Both women have continued to make measured public statements. Recent reports indicate Selena wants to be the bigger person and stay out of drama, while Hailey has emphasized she doesn't feel competitive in ways the public assumes. The narrative, so long framed as a binary feud, has become more complex. It's about boundaries, agency, and the challenges of being women in the public eye, while also building brands and private lives. By 2020, the internet wasn't just a place for opinions, it was a battlefield. What began as simple curiosity about Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber's overlapping histories evolved into a fandom culture war. Selena's fans, the Selenators, and Justin and Hailey's supporters, the Beliebers and Jaylee shippers, clashed across platforms. Tweets turned into TikTok essays. TikToks became multi-part evidence threads. Hashtags like #TeamSelena and #LeaveHailey trended alternately. Sometimes on the very same day, a single photo could cause chaos. If Hailey posted a subtle lip sync to a song that resembled one of Selena's fans, spun theories. If Selena posted a makeup video wearing similar jewelry, fans saw hidden messages. The media, hungry for engagement, reported these micro-interactions as if they were major news. But here's the truth. Both women were victims of the internet's obsession with narrative continuity. When a story like Selena versus Hailey becomes viral currency, every click becomes profit. The algorithms reward drama, and suddenly, no one, not even the people involved, can stop it. In September 2022, Hailey Bieber sat down for a long-form interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast. It was raw, emotional, and for the first time her side of the story, she addressed head-on the rumors that she had stolen Justin from Selena. Calmly but firmly, she said, "I can say period. Point blank, I was never with him when he was in a relationship with anybody. That's the end of it." The internet erupted. Some applauded her openness. Others accused her of rewriting history. But what mattered most wasn't the public's reaction. It was that Hailey finally spoke directly into the noise that had defined her. Marriage since 2018? Selena's response came soon after. But it wasn't defensive, it was graceful. On TikTok Live, she urged her fans to stop sending hate and to remember kindness. "Words matter," she said. "And I don't stand for women tearing other women down." It was a rare moment of mutual decency in a world addicted to outrage. For a few days, the narrative seemed to soften. The two women, often painted as rivals, were simultaneously trying to calm the storm. After years of speculation, Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber were photographed together, posing like old friends. The moment was orchestrated by celebrity photographer Tyrell Hampton, who later said it was spontaneous but meaningful. Fans gasped. Some celebrated the end of the feud. Others insisted it was damage control. But industry insiders said something different. It was a deliberate act of healing through optics. Both women knew the power of a single image, and this one, showing calm smiles and relaxed body language, was worth more than 1,000 statements. It told the world, "We're done fighting," while social media declared peace. Both women were navigating the toll of years under the microscope. Selena, now balancing acting, producing, and music, was public about her mental health struggles. Her documentary, My Mind and Me 2022, offered a raw look into her life, including anxiety, bipolar disorder, and self-doubt amplified by fame. Hailey, meanwhile, spoke about her own struggles with online bullying and health issues, including a mini-stroke she suffered in 2022. In interviews, she admitted the emotional toll of being villainized online. "It's not about who's right or wrong," she told The Times. "It's about realizing how much damage words can do." Both women had evolved. The story that fans once told for them was being rewritten this time by their own voices. The next big chapter came in late 2023, when Selena confirmed her relationship with music producer Benny Blanco, a longtime friend and collaborator. Fans were thrilled to see her happy again, and the internet buzzed with the question, would Hailey react? Surprisingly, she did. Positively. Hailey liked a few of Selena's photos with Benny, signaling public support. The fandom that once expected hostility was stunned. This moment marked a clear shift. The narrative was no longer about rivalry. It was about resolution. Selena had moved forward, and Hailey wasn't standing in her way. Selena and Benny's romance grew steadily, culminating in a 2025 wedding that reignited curiosity about the past. Some tabloids revisited the Selena versus Hailey story, but this time the tone was different. There was nostalgia, yes, but also maturity, as if everyone, even the fans, had finally exhaled. Over the past few years, both women have transformed their personal struggles into empires of self-acceptance. Selena's rare beauty brand champions mental health and self-love, funding global initiatives and encouraging body positivity. Hailey's Road Skin has redefined minimalist beauty, pushing natural glow and skincare simplicity. Their missions overlap: authenticity, vulnerability, empowerment. Ironically, the very traits that once divided them now unite their brands. Fashion journalists often point out how both women use soft power, turning pain into purpose, criticism into creativity. They are both CEOs of their own narratives now. But why did the internet need this feud so badly? Why did millions of people, many too young to remember the early 2010s, become emotionally invested in it? The answer lies in what cultural analysts call parasocial mirroring. Fans project their own heartbreaks and insecurities onto celebrities. Selena became the symbol of the girl who deserved better. Hailey became the symbol of the girl who got what others wanted. It was never just about them. It was about us. TikTok creators turned their story into digital fan fiction. Twitter threads turned moments into morality plays. Yet, both women kept showing up gracefully, vulnerably, forcing everyone to confront the humanity behind the myth. In mid-2024, an emotional shift occurred when Hailey Bieber, in an Instagram Live session, acknowledged how the years of comparisons had hurt both women. "I don't think anyone should be defined by their relationships," she said. "Selena and I are part of the same story, but we're not enemies." A few months later, Selena echoed the sentiment in a magazine interview. I think we're all trying to find peace in our own way. I've made peace with my past, and I hope people can too. Their statements didn't trend as dramatically as old Feud posts, but they mattered more. They marked an end not just to gossip, but to years of digital warfare. If the early 2010s taught us how fast a love story can go viral, the 2020s are teaching us how hard it is to escape that virality. Selena and Hailey's timeline reveals how media cycles trap women in recycled roles: the ex, the wife, the rival. Yet both have learned to outlast those roles. By embracing authenticity, they've shifted from being written about to writing their own narratives. Hailey now speaks at wellness panels about internet kindness. Selena produces documentaries about resilience. Their power no longer comes from the drama. It comes from their ability to survive it. The story that began as rivalry has ended as a quiet parallel to women living their own versions of peace. Proof that time heals even the internet's loudest wounds. If there's one lesson in the Selena Gomez-Hailey Bieber saga, it's this: narratives evolve, people grow, and the internet forgets to update its opinions. Behind every viral feud are real humans trying to love, forgive, and move forward. Both Selena and Hailey have, at different times, expressed a desire to be left alone from the noise, to focus on family, career, and personal wellness. Selena's candid interview moments and Hailey's public apologies and clarifications both hint at an exhaustion with external narratives. Several reputable pieces argued that both women had attempted to move on, to live complicated, human lives far from the reductive feud box. What's one lesson you've learned from watching Selena and Hailey's journey unfold? Let us know in the comments section. We'll uncover relationship status between both the celebs in part 2. Till then, stay tuned and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.